Hey girl, hey, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Misha. Thank you guys for joining me yet again for another review. We are back with a brand new review for the Never Ever Mets Season 2, Episode 4. If you are new here, then welcome. I give lighthearted reviews with a little bit of laughter and a little bit of shade and a whole lot of detail. If you're back for a second or third time, then welcome back. Y'all, please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share with a friend. Hit that notification bell so that you will be updated each and every time I upload a video. Now, y'all, let's get into it. If we're going to get into it, listen, I want to know something. Y'all tell me if you want to have lives discussing the Never Ever Mets. Because remember, last season, we reviewed the show and then we did some lives and got into it as well. Is this cast interesting enough for us to have some lives? Y'all let me know in the comment section down below, but y'all, let's get into it. So when the episode first opens up, Jared is in the girls' room laying in the bed with Charlie. I guess after he tried to crack Charlie, he wants to crack open Kiki's can of Coke. Leave that lady soda alone. Okay, you know that's her chaser for her liquor. Leave her damn Coke alone. So then he goes out to talk to the guys about it. And you know what? Jared is really yucky. He is so yucky. And you know what? The way that he's sitting out here talking to these guys about what went down last night, that's how I really be too. Like they really be playing in our damn faces and then get together and talk about how they're playing in our damn faces. I just got so infuriated and triggered seeing him sit around talking to these men. Now here go Chris. He want to change his tune, talking about, after last night, I woke up and I thought about it and, now it's a maybe. Yeah, right. Okay? Yeah, right. Cinco the only one with some sense. And the youngest one, he said, you know what? I think the problem is all of us have an issue with communication. And that would be correct. Okay? That would be right. Over on the other side, Tatiana and Jay, they're in the kitchen, right? And they're talking about who's cooking. And Tatiana is talking about Clavassier being vegan. Now, he claims he's going to try to go vegan. And then she saw him scarfing down a meat sandwich. Okay. Extra meat. Even had the meat sweats. Okay. That's how much meat he was eating. And she was just like, dude, I thought that you said that you were going to go vegan. Like, and you didn't even have to do that. That's my thing. People just lie for the sake of lying. If you didn't want to do it, why did you suggest it? You're doing all this for her to like you, and for what? When you're not even going to do it. Basically, she feels like he's pretending to be vegan, but then when he's around everybody else, he's being different and he's doing things behind her back. I mean, he does have an issue with meat, okay? Because he has got him a whole newborn at the house, okay? He got an issue with meat, girl. Girl, leave that man where he is. Leave that man alone. He's a liar. And the people say he an actor over on the Tubi. So I don't know if this is just a recurring role that he got over here for a few episodes or what. But I would leave him alone. Okay, I would leave him all the way alone. The other actor, Jared, is sitting there lying all in Charlie's face. He really skeeves me out. Talking about, I was talking to the guys and I was telling them, ooh, the way that I feel about you, I just can't even explain it. I can't put it into words. You put it into words on that damn paper when it was time to play that game. You said F no with a capital F. So now you can't put it into words. I can't explain our blended family. Hell, because I got so many kids. She said our dynamic. See, and you finish my sentences. See, this would piss me off. This would make me snap. It really would, because the thing is, Fantasia told us, if you don't want me, then don't talk to me. Go ahead and free yourself. If you don't want to be bothered with somebody, leave them alone. Listen, you can get the goodies on every single corner. There is no reason to come in and ruin somebody's life so they can bust it wide open. You can go find somebody that's willing to do that without you messing with them. And then you know what's so funny about Jared and Charlie's dynamic is that why is she acting like she's the only one that revealed the secret? Girl, do not let him get off scot-free. He also revealed to you that he has a newborn baby at the house. She's like, oh my gosh, and I just feel so much better. And he's with me despite everything. Ma'am, he also had a secret. Girl, anyway, Charlie's just giving desperation. This is ridiculous. So anywho, like I said, the other actor, Jared, is in there lying in Charlie's face. And they're talking. And then she brings up the intimacy suite, or he brought it up. And he was like, whenever you're ready, I'm ready to go in. That's all you care about is that damn intimacy suite. That's why y'all got all them secret children at the house now. He was like, yeah, you can just go ahead and make the move. So then she said, well, I guess I'm going to go ahead and make the move tonight. Now he done convinced her to go into the boom boom room tonight. Ma'am, why would you agree to go in that damn boom boom room with him? Listen, I know as ladies, we sometimes don't listen to our intuition. And I want to say this, okay? This is very important. In relationships, I have always, and not anymore, but in the past, I would have that still small voice, not G-O-D, but that still small voice, that discernment telling me he is not for you. Something is wrong here. You feel it in your gut. You felt it last episode that this man did not write down yes when it came to you two being together. And here you are today because you think he fine. And you're like, oh, well, we can go to the boom boom room tonight. Do not ignore that still small voice. Do not ignore your discernment. Let me tell you something. If somebody disturbs your spirit even a little bit, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Please leave them in where they at. If I had listened to that still small voice, I would not have had a lot of the troubles that I had in relationships. Yeah, they cute. They smell good. So does a damn puppy. We don't need it. We don't need it, honey. We do not need it. In the next scene, Brandon and Kiki are, I guess, talking, but it seems like they're talking at each other instead of to each other. Now she's talking about, well, I mean, you're telling me don't drink and I'm on vacation. Ma'am, y'all are not. Okay. Y'all are not on vacation. This is a show for you to get to know each other. Okay. This is not a vacation. She feels like he's controlling. He gets up and leaves the conversation because she getting on his nerves. He getting on her nerves. He goes in, he starts talking about it in the kitchen. So Alicia is telling him that he needs to talk to her and not them because he is disturbing her peace. She said, you need to go. Okay. Cause I don't want to hear all that. Brandon told her, you need to worry about your own relationship, not mine. Okay. Worry about you and how you over there treating Irvin. So then she said, well, you know what? I was just trying to encourage you to go and talk to Kiki, not us. Well, ma'am, you got to learn how to talk to people. And if you don't want to hear it or you can't take the heat, then get out the kitchen. If I don't want to hear something, I'm going to remove myself. If he came in the kitchen and started talking about what's going on with him and Kiki, and you already heard it the night before, I would be like, let me go. Because y'all getting on my nerves. I don't feel like hearing all that. And I'm going to remove myself. He is allowed to talk about the issues. And the thing is, y'all talk to each other because there's nobody else to talk to. You don't talk to the outside world. I'm pretty sure they don't let you use cell phones. So you got to talk to each other about it. This is a very unique process. And all of you are in a relationship with people that you've never, ever met. And so it's different and he's just venting. Alicia always giving her 2 cents, child. Just sit down, child. But I have to say this, though, too. 2 things can be true. Alicia needs to worry about her relationship with Irvin. And Brandon, you need to stop talking to every damn body else and talk to Kiki. She was literally right there. You have a problem with every time you get upset, you walk away. Now, Kiki has her things about her, but every time you get upset and she's saying something you don't like, you just walk away. You do need to talk directly to her. So then Irvin comes in and Brandon tells him what went down. And of course, y'all know Irvin gonna automatically take whoever's side over Alicia. So there's that. He goes in to talk to Alicia, or shall I say scold her. Now, I don't like Irvin or Alicia. And at first I was like, you know what? It might be a thing where, he knows something that we don't. But listen, every time he speaks to her, he's telling her that she's the problem. Okay. Now, I know she might be a lot, but he never gets her side of the story. I don't like no man that always takes everybody's side over mine. And maybe that's just me. I feel like he can come in, have a conversation with her, and not just automatically think it's gotta be her because this is what she does and this is how she talks. And that's not a disposition you need to have in your relationship, because if you think that way of your person, then you don't need to be with them. And like I said, both of y'all getting on my nerves. So he's trying to explain to her that she needs to stay out of people's business and this, that, and this, and that. She's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm in my bag today. I'm in my bag. What does that even mean? What does that even mean? So now he's getting on her nerves. She starts speaking in tongues, talking about, I'm just trying to regulate my emotions. Ma'am, quit playing right now. Please stop playing like that. And see, that's why people don't take that seriously when people start speaking in tongues and whatnot, because y'all be playing. Please do not do that. And why are y'all arguing over nothing? The very thing that she tried to avoid, they're arguing over, which is other people's problems. Neither one of them know how to speak to each other. Irvin comes in speaking like she's a child. He's instantly annoyed, and he's been annoyed since he saw her doing that yoga with Brandon. Point blank in the period. I do not care what he tries to say. He's not over it yet. Now everything about her annoys him. He resents her, and he wants nothing to do with it. I'm just saying. Over on the other side of the house outside, Kiki and Brandon go to talk to Dr. Allie. I love when Dr. Allie comes because she's a really good therapist. So anywho, they sit down. She wants them to catch her up on what's been going down. Brandon tells her, they're having some issues because he's seen alcohol ruin lives because his stepdad was always drunk and he and his mom got a divorce. And somebody brought that to my attention in the comments section. It was a little, rude. It was like, obviously, and I didn't catch it at first, but yes, obviously he does have an issue with somebody else that's gone through drinking. And I wasn't thinking of that at the time. I was just thinking, he wants her to not drink so much because maybe when they've been talking on the phone, she's out drinking, or when they're at home talking in FaceTime and he noticed that she's drinking. But he also has trauma attached to it. Now she's defensive and she feels like he's comparing her to his stepdad and she ain't him. She said, I'm just having a couple of drinks. I'm just having fun. So Dr. Allie wants to know what they think is too much to drink. He said he has 3 drinks. She says she has 7. 7 drinks. Now, me personally, all I hear from Kiki is excuses. That's all I get. Dr. Allie told them that binge drinking is 4 drinks and it's actually less for women. So not them being binge drinkers and whatnot. And Kiki looked at Brandon like he paid Dr. Allie to say that. Ma'am, it is what it is. Don't be mad at him. You looking him upside his damn head. He didn't come up with the statistics. She's giving you the facts. For me, I feel like Kiki clearly has an issue, and that's why she gets upset whenever he brings it up, and she doesn't want to face what it really is. Now, Dr. Allie is trying to carefully tell her that it is binge drinking. So she wants to know, when did this start? Kiki told her, when she lost her mom last year, that's when it started. Dr. Allie is telling her that she is self-medicating. And I feel like she can receive it better from Dr. Allie because she's not close to the situation. You don't want to be told what to do and how to do it from somebody that you're intimately in a relationship with. So I think that's why she was better able to receive it. Now, she also explained to Brandon that his anxiety is causing him to control Kiki. And I totally agree with that. And I feel like a part of me can relate to that because that's happened to me before, where if I feel like things are so out of control, I try to control the situation in other ways. So I totally agree with her as it pertains to Brandon. Then after that, she dismissed Brandon. She kept talking to Kiki. Kiki told her that Brandon reminds her a lot of her ex at times, how she feels lonely in the house and she does not want to go back to that situation. She said, okay, well, tell me a little bit about your ex. Now, he was her first love, but then she found out that he was cheating and sleeping with everybody, and there were pregnancy scares and all types of stuff. And she was also saying in a confessional that it's taken her a while to get to a point to even start dating again. And as she was in this confessional, I want to know if anybody else noticed this. I was watching, and even outside speaking to the therapist, have y'all noticed that Kiki always has a blanket over her lap? She seems super self-conscious. Girl, you're fine. You're fine. And I think it's a comfort thing. And I was watching her in each scene, and I said, Kiki always has something draped over her lap, with the exception of her in that white confessional dress because it comes down long. But anything other than that, she always has something over her legs. I noticed that. Now, that's neither here nor there. That's just a side note, but I did notice it. So she's telling Dr. Allie, that she had to let the relationship go with her ex. She said, okay, so how long ago was that? Y'all listen to me. Kiki said 4 months ago. Oh, hell no. Baby, not only is she a drinker, she is a cheater. Cheater, pumpkin eater. Girl, not you being a cheater. Let me say, this cast is full of secrets and lies. So Dr. Allie was like, well, how long have you been speaking with Brandon? 4 years. Girl, that's why y'all ain't never ever met. You're grieving your mom and your relationship. Let's just be very for real. You are not completely over that man. It was 4 months ago. Girl, you probably still playing on his phone, still knocking on his door and running, still getting your girls to check his social media. You are not over that man, and y'all lived together too. Kiki, quit playing on this here screen, girl. Go on, get back to the house, girl. You are not over that man. So then she gonna say, well, I know the math not mathing because there was some overlapping, but I don't want to tell Brandon because we're already at odds. We're already in a bad place. Now, I know this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion. Kiki is more of the problem in this relationship than Brandon is. I do not think, because I saw some people comment this, I do not think that he doesn't like her. I think that he likes her, but it's a lot about her now that they're face to face that he does not like. And that's the same thing with her. Now that they're face to face, it's a lot about him that she doesn't like. But lying and keeping secrets and living with the man and just got rid of him 4 months ago and here you are over here with him, that is crazy. It is crazy how people have some kind of excuse for Kiki when if this was Brandon, we would be going in. We would be going in. I know, I normally a child. I'm not the one to cape for a man. But wrong is wrong and right is right. And Kiki, you're wrong, girl. Moving forward. Kiki does not need to be on this show. Period, point blank. She does not need to be on this show. She needs a personal therapist. And she also needs to be honest with herself and Brandon. Because nobody is going to win in this situation at all. In the next scene, it's the couple's date night. Everybody's going out and they're all like in separate cars. Now, all Jared can talk about in that damn car is that boom boom room. Sir, you don't even know if she's healed up. Do you know if she tore or not? Has it been 6 weeks? You don't know. That's all you want her for. And she's so silly, she gonna give it to you. Meanwhile, in the other car, Tatiana is clearly aggravated by Clavassier because he's a big liar. So they get to Topgolf and, they're trying to have a little fun and whatnot. Brandon even let his guard down. And, he had a few drinks with Kiki. And I thought that was cute. But I just was like, okay, now don't overindulge. Because then she'll be like, well, you let me drink yesterday and all this other kind of stuff. And y'all see Brandon, all right? He's trying. Okay, he's trying and she's lying. Moving forward. Back over with Alicia. She's sitting by Irvin, right? And he's eating like some pizza. Now, mind you, he resents her. So anything about Alicia, he's not going to be able to stand. Okay. And she's kind of like bouncing in the chair. And he's looking at her like, ugh, like clearly with the look of disgust on his face. And she said, what? I can't dance? Dance all you want to. Okay. Dance all you want to. Have yourself a good time. He calls her weird because he felt like she was jumping to conclusions. But sir, you were looking at her like you were annoyed with her. You were looking like, I'm annoyed that you're moving this seat while I'm trying to eat. Because like I said, everything that she does annoys you. And y'all are aggravating each other and me. Okay, let's just be very for real. Y'all don't like each other and it is so obvious. So please pack it up, Buttercup, and head on to the house. It's okay for the couples to start falling off. Just like last season. If it ain't gonna work, then go on head to the house. Because this right here, this is just not healthy. You can't stand her. Every little thing she does gets on your nerves. She's looking for you to nitpick her. And then so she's going to say that you're emotionally unavailable. And y'all just leave each other alone, child. Y'all get on my nerves. So then they pan over to Clavassier and Tatiana. And baby, she is letting it be known that she knows that he's been lying about pretending to be vegan. Girl, that's because all he does is lie. He got a little lying problem. And he ain't fooling me. This is not even the biggest lie that he has to tell you. Now, why lie about being vegan? That's what just doesn't make any sense. If you're going to lie about something that makes sense. You're going to lie about being vegan for what? She doesn't even care about that. So then he walked up to try to talk to her. And she's like, yeah, go ahead now. Okay. So then she told Alexis there was no reason for him to lie to me because I didn't ask him to even be a vegan. He did that on his own. And I know a lot of people will be like, okay, girl, it doesn't matter. Yes, it does. I will be hot too. Because why even suggest something just to sneak behind my back and do something else? Small lies turn into big lies. So you shouldn't even do it to begin with. But this is my thing. Okay. And I just want to ask a little question. Why on earth do they get in groups and start fussing and fighting about what is going on? Take each other to the side and have a conversation. It is as simple as that. Okay, y'all have met, so go on over to the side and talk. Moving forward. So they're on their way back to the house, right? Okay, they're on their way there. Britt and Ty is fussing. He's mad because she's signed. And I'm like, what is going on? Alicia looking at Irvin crazy. He's asleep and he's snoring. Kiki done made it back to the house, honey. And now she in the bed, thumb in mouth. Maybe she gonna get in her liquor, drink her liquor, and get in her bed and put her thumb in her mouth, child. I wish y'all stop showing that girl doing that. Please stop. Like I said, Ty's mad at Britt. He got a little attitude. She got attitude because he mad at her. This is just a mess. I don't even think Jared and Charlie even bathed, okay? Because they show them walking to the boom boom room. I'm like, did y'all even take a bath? Now they get ready to get in and get into it. And they notice a camera in the corner. But why is there a camera in there? What kind of kinky voyeuristic mess is this? Why do y'all have a camera in this intimacy suite? That's like having a camera in the restroom, in the stall. Why are y'all in here recording these people? Ugh. And as everybody was fighting, there was little fights everywhere. I was just like, oh, wait, this cast hates each other. Every last one of them. So as all this is going on and the unbathed people have went on down to the intimacy suite, Alicia is in the women's bathroom talking about how Irvin is not her cup of tea. But I was trying to listen to her, but what's the lady's name? Alexis, ma'am. Why is your wig sitting how it's sitting? Huh? Say what now? Why is your wig sitting like that? It's sitting like you got a lot on your damn mind. Oh my God. If you and Chris going through something, that wig lets me know all I need to know. Girl, he is taking you up and through there. There is no reason that your wig should be sitting how your wig sitting. And then you gonna look at him and say, am I your type? No. Not with that wig sitting like that. Girl, that is a fool. So anywho, in the next scene, it's the next morning. Charlie just grinning from ear to ear, honey. He done bent her backwards like a pretzel. Child, just a mess. Obviously, it was a good night because she was like, it was the best I ever had, best I ever had. Okay, Drake. While she's doing all that, over on the other side, Tatiana and Clay are making a vegan breakfast, okay, with the plant-based eggs of it all. They sit down to eat, and they're discussing him lying about the vegan thing. So she told him, there's no need to lie because I would rather you be honest and not try to be something that you're not. You don't have to do that to impress me. You really don't. So then he's in the confessional after she tells him that, and we find out that his daughter is 2 months old. Y'all, 2 months old? 2. 1, 2. Her little thing ain't even fell out of her belly button good yet. What is going on? Is the umbilical cord still attached? She's 2 months. So she's sitting there telling him, yeah, because I just want to make sure you're not a compulsive liar because I wouldn't want to be with you then. Baby, the way he was tearing them damn plant-based eggs up. Baby, he was tearing them eggs up. I said, at one point, I don't even think he swallowed. I think he was just chewing. When she said, I hope that you're not a compulsive liar, I said, honey, well, buckle up because he definitely a liar with a capital L. Moving forward. The fact that he's still hiding this, knowing how she reacted to him lying about being vegan is insane. There's no way that this is going to end well. You may as well just tell her. Just tell her what's going on. And truth be told, who would want a man that would leave their 2-month-old to pursue a relationship with them? He probably still messing with that ex. That ex-fiance that ended up pregnant, as he wants to say, is still in his life. A 2-month-old? Abso-damn-lutely not. In the next scene, we see Britt and she's kind of like, wading in the water and whatnot. And Ty is picking on her because she's just walking. Now, I don't know why he said anything to her, but he did. And I feel like Ty is too old to be trying to be cool in front of other men. It's very unattractive. Grow up. So she's over there telling Alicia about how Ty made all these promises. I'm getting a little tired of your broken promises. Honey, shout out to 3LW. He made all these promises. He has not delivered on any of it. And as she was talking, I was just like, girl, don't tell Alicia. She don't give a damn. Why would you go over there and tell Alicia anything? Didn't she say she likes her peace? Okay, don't speak to her. Now, everybody keeps talking about how different the people were over the phone. Are y'all crazy? Y'all were on the phone. Of course they were different. It's always going to be different when you're talking on the phone versus talking face to face. Now, she feels like he's trying to impress everyone else and he's not really focusing on her. So he sits down because he's getting ready to eat. And he says to Irvin, did you hear what happened earlier? And Irvin was like, nah, I ain't hear it. So he's like, yeah, I'm grilling. And old girl just sitting over there. She was just in the pool, just looking. Okay, stop right there. Old girl over there? Sir, shut up. Old girl over there. Oh, nah, baby, you couldn't be with me. You couldn't be with me. He's saying that Britt wanted a drink and he told her he's going to go grab the pasta salad first and then he going to come make the drink. And she was like, I can hear you. So then he gets loud. You can hear me all you want to. You the one started this. You can hear me all you want to. So then he starts yelling across the pool. And I felt in that moment that he was straight showing out. See, and I know people were like, no, Alicia should have gotten her own food if she wanted it. No, the reason why I didn't like the way that he was speaking to Alicia is because of this very reason. This is how he spoke to her about those vegetables. This man will pop off at any moment on a woman, any given moment. The proof is in the pool. Okay, you can tell. Because why are you screaming across the pool like that, talking to her crazy in front of everybody? Why? As soon as he said, oh, girl, I was done. Because I do not want any man, let alone my man, referring to me as old girl. That's as bad as when men say female. You know, all the females. Oh, girl. Child, please. So he's talking about, yeah, I'm supposed to serve you and cook. I guess I'm just supposed to do everything. So she told him, no, you pretended to be a gentleman and you're not. You have not done anything for me. He said, well, I guess I can't do nothing right. She said, well, it don't look like it. Listen, they need to scrap this whole cast and start over. None of them are compatible so far except Jay and Cinco. And I mean, to be honest, a lot of them probably still have ties to other people. That's why they never, ever met. You cannot tell me that you live down the street and around the corner and we have never, ever met, even at the local Walmart. So that just does not make sense to me. A lot of you are lying, coming on this show. You're still in relationships. You still have ties to other people. You're on birth certificates, your beneficiaries, honey, your benefactors, you're on people's bank accounts. Y'all got a lot of lies going on up and through. Okay. So they arguing across the pool. And I feel like that is so childish. And also I have to say this. I feel so uncomfortable when a couple argues in front of me because you really don't know what to do. It's very awkward. It's tense. It's a lot of tension in the air. I don't like that. Ty, I'm speaking directly to you, sir. If you want friends, then you need to get on Bumble BFF. Okay, this is for you to get to know your woman that you never ever damn met. Not for you to be skinning and grinning in these men's faces because they don't give a damn. He really gives off high school vibes to me. And I'm talking about the guy that graduated high school already but comes back on campus because he can't let go of his glory days. Sir, it's over. Okay, you got your Letterman jacket. You've walked across the stage. They gave you your diploma. You're done. You got your diploma, now you can bounce. And that was the end of the episode. Every single episode has ended in an argument. Episodes 1 through 4. Every last one has ended in an argument. These people do not like each other and they should have continued to never, ever meet. Y'all comment down below. Tell me exactly what you thought about this episode if you just so happen to watch. If not, don't worry about it, y'all. I got you. I got you. Comment down below and I'm going to comment back. Please don't hesitate to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And as always, stay safe, stay blessed, spread love, not germs. Peace.